I have always wanted to be a designer and a model since I was in, I think, class 6 or younger. Most people are just creating instead of using what we have, and fast fashion is very harmful to our environment. So Jerops is here to educate people on our culture and to appreciate the culture, as well as reduce the waste to the environment. I used to hear when in Kale, it was very rude.
Check it.
It was very rude. And I have a forehead and it was very rude.
But si wanasema forward siku hizi ndo esa unit ya
Yeah,
urembo.
sahi tumegrow, it's very beautiful.
Forward sahi ndo esa unit ya urembo. Kama una... So, what's the culture in Kalenjin like when it comes to fashion?
It was mostly monkey skins and leather from
Monkey
animals.
skins?
Yeah,
Are you for real?
yeah.
Hey.
It was now that I'm growing up is when I'm seeing that it's a very beautiful culture. And I also don't understand Kalenjin, which is very tricky because
Hata ile ya kusikia.
yeah, my parents used to talk to each other wakitusengenya. You see, it was not about we were not involved.
Good people, we are still at Visit Ngara, where the Nairobi Design Week is going on. Call me Sir Alex. This is MAVAZY Podcast, the one and only fashion podcast in the country. And to your surprise, it's the only fashion podcast in Africa, man. We proud ourselves to being the first and the pioneer fashion podcast. Yenye inaongelelea tu fashion peke yake, nothing else. It's all fashion, lifestyle and culture. Yeah, and today I'm joined with one amazing designer. She's a lady from the Rift. Sharon Jerop Kwambai. Welcome to the show, man.
Thank you so much.
How have you been?
I've been amazing. How
Yeah.
about you?
I'm in Kofiti, just the chilly weather,
Mm-hmm.
but we're pushing on regardless.
Yeah,
we have to get the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we are at Nairobi Design Week. You can just give us your experience of Nairobi Design Week, how it has been since Saturday.
So my name is Sharon Jerop and my brand is called Jerops. And so far Nairobi Design Week has been amazing. It has, I have met a lot of people who I have interacted with one-on-one and who have given feedback about my designs. And I feel like that's the most important thing, to find people who understand your work and who appreciate it and who help you improve in future. So I have loved every experience of it, from working with the team, Nairobi Design Week team, and also being on site. It has been amazing.
You guys are doing an amazing job.
Thank you.
I've been saying that our fashion industry is very vibrant. It's just that the stories are not being told out there.
Yeah.
And I feel it's high time we do that. And that's why us as MAVAZY Podcast, we are here. And guys, it's not just MAVAZY, it's MAVAZY. Yeah, I'll keep on reminding you that it's MAVAZY, MAVAZY Podcast. You can catch us on all social media platforms, that is Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook and X. On YouTube, we are posting at Picture 254 Digital. That's our YouTube page. You can subscribe, like, and share. And we will walk this journey with you guys. We have to walk this journey with you and make sure the fashion industry in Kenya is known to the world. Yeah, talking about fashion and design, Sharon, how long have you been doing this?
I recently graduated from Daylight School of Fashion, and I actually would like to take this time to appreciate them because they have helped me through this journey preparing for Nairobi Design Week. And I graduated last year, December.
Wow,
But
congratulations.
Thank you. But I have been doing runways and shows in fashion industry since I joined fashion school. So I have been doing some runways since 2024.
When you say runways, have you been doing runways as a model or as a designer?
Both as a model and as a designer. Yeah, but since 2024 is as a designer. As a model, I did it since 2021. Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I just want to know, is this something that you wanted to do since way back, or it's something that just came along the way, you gained interest along the way, or it's something you wanted to do since way back?
Yeah, so I have always wanted to be a designer and a model since I was in, I think class 6 or younger, because one day I was watching, it was on a weekday and I had not gone to school. I don't remember why exactly, but I had not gone. And it was very wrong of me not to be in school and to be watching.
Are you sure it was a reason? There was a reason, or you just wanted to Skype classes?
I'm not sure if there was a reason.
Yeah.
But I was also not supposed to watch TV because my parents believe in school. You have to be in school. If you're not in school, read. So that day I was watching KTN, and there was a segment around 8 a.m. and it was a fashion segment, and I saw Princess Diana's gown, the wedding gown, and I was obsessed, and that's how I loved fashion. Yeah, and I was sure this is what I want to do because it was just very unique and very beautiful. Until today, I really want to recreate that specific gown. Yeah.
Oh wow. So, what inspired you to come up with Jerops, the fashion brand?
Mostly, it's the underrepresentation of the KALENJIN culture, and also to spread awareness on sustainable fashion, because most people are just creating instead of using what we have, and fast fashion is very harmful to our environment. So Jerops is here to educate people on our culture and to appreciate the culture, as well as reduce the waste to the environment. Yeah.
Okay. And did Jerops start just as you said it was just because of misrepresentation? What?
Yeah.
Nimekuwa kama honorable me. Kalenjins are known for the brown jackets.
Yeah. The leather.
Would you kindly, because us now on this other side of the world, when to identify a Kalenjin, you'll just have to see them with a leather brown jacket. So what's the culture in Kalenjin like when it comes to fashion?
Mostly we wore skins, and it was mostly monkey skins and leather from
monkey
animals.
Skins?
Yeah.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
Hey.
It was it used to be monkey skins for our decorations for the hats and and then for the leather.
You guys just decided to do away with our brothers.
It was our way of life. And it was very beautiful because it has a black and white.
Wow.
Do you know those type of monkeys?
Is it white?
Yeah. Their skins looked very nice on the hats.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that. Literally, I'm hearing it for the first time.
I've
always known that people used to wear animal skin,
Yeah.
and mostly it's the animals they would hunt down and eat. Now, instead of throwing the skin, they would make clothes from them. But monkeys,
mostly our prestigious leaders wore them.
Yeah.
Because it was unique, and the cow leather was very basic and everyone had it. So
for the monkeys were for the leaders.
Yeah, for the
nice.
prominent people, for power.
Nice. Makes sense.
Yeah. So we wore mostly the shells and leather, and we also, in the fashion, I don't know much about it since we have embraced Western culture a lot right now, and we don't have old great grandparents. We have a language barrier as well, so it was a bit hard for me to understand what our tradition was. So what I'm doing is taking what I can get and trying to work with it as I modernize it to what is acceptable right now, because right now we cannot hunt monkeys and other animals. So that's what I'm working towards. It's making the acceptable version of it.
So, sorry to cut you short. You've said that because of language barrier and also not the presence of our of our grandparents and great grandparents not being there has affected how you guys interpret your cultural fashion, your fashion culture into modernity. Do you think it's a gap that we are experiencing in the fashion industry as Africans, whereby the culture of fashion was not passed down to us as the younger generation, and it's because our parents just practiced culture because it required them to practice, but they never saw the need to pass it down to us?
Yeah, that's true. Actually, the reason why I don't know much about the culture is because I was born in Nairobi. And now that I'm growing up is when I'm seeing that it's a very beautiful culture. And I also don't understand KALENJIN, which is very tricky because
hata ile ya kusikia,
yeah, my parents used to talk to each other wakitusengenya. You see, it was not about we were not involved in the learning process. So I am right now trying to learn, and I am trying to get help so that I can go back to Ushago and learn on one-on-one with
Wait, what do you mean
people.
by get help to go to Ushago?
Not get help. I need a translator for that. I need
Your
to
cousins?
say that.
Ama pia ni mabontao.
Most of them hawajui, and they don't know about fashion because most of them wamezaliwa Ushago.
The exposure pia is not.
The exposure is not there.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I have to find someone who understands KALENJIN, and I need resources to be able to go and do it. And I was there in December. I learned a bit about it. It's actually what inspired my collection, this collection. And yeah, I would love to really expand my mind on that. Maybe even learn the language. Yeah.
Now that you're not so conversant with your culture, and you're trying to use whatever you know to come up with these designs and try to recreate the KALENJIN culture when it comes to fashion. If you were told to describe the KALENJIN culture fashion-wise, how would you describe it with whatever you know?
I will describe it as very unique, very celebratory, and very exciting, because most of the times I have seen the outfit, it has been something that I will wear, and I am the new generation, Gen Z, and I will still wear that. So I think that it's very celebratory mostly. That's how I would describe it.
Nice. Was sustainability part of your brand in the beginning, or it's something that came along the way when as you proceeded with your brand, or and when I mean from the start, was there at any specific moment when you realized that fashion can be a tool for change?
Yeah, from the beginning, my brand Jerops has always been a sustainable fashion brand. And it's not only a sustainable fashion brand, I took it to be as well a luxury fashion brand, because most of the fashion brands that are luxury, they are not very good for the environment. And I want to change the narrative that people believe that expensive cannot be sustainable, because it's very possible. Leather is very sustainable because it's long lasting. This dress is very sustainable because it's given another life, and that's how I say it. So it has always been a sustainable fashion brand since the beginning.
So I think you've just answered my next question, but I think I can still ask. What would you describe sustainable fashion in your own words?
So sustainable fashion to me is giving life, giving clothes a second life. And not only that, it's also but making sure that you pay your workers the supposed amount. Because most of the times, as a fashion brand, as a creative director, most people usually tend to give the tailors a cheaper pay. So to me, sustainable means they also get to be able to live by the means and the amount that can be sustainable to them as well.
Okay, in the fashion industry,
Yeah,
we are used to tailors.
yeah,
For the longest time, tailors wamekuwa wakijita designers.
yeah, true.
And they've been doing an amazing job, but at the same time they've been doing so many funny things in the name of designers.
Yeah,
But we've in the recent past, sorry guys, we are at a public place, so you'll have to understand us. We apologize for that. It's okay, just understand. In the recent past, is it in the recent past? Just let's say from post-COVID,
yeah,
we've experienced a season where we are getting people who have gone to school to study fashion and design, and they're actually taking it up, opening brands and doing amazing jobs, now giving these tailors who have been in the industry jobs to sue for them, because I understand there's a very big difference between a designer and a tailor.
yeah.
How do you think this has impacted the industry?
It has impacted very positively, because when I was young, I've always wanted to be a fashion designer, as I said. And most of the times, actually still right now, let me just mention how it has helped first. It has helped because now we see a future, and we have hope in it. Most of the times when I go to, let's say I've gone to a government institution, maybe a hospital or anything random, and they ask me occupation, there is no fashion designer, there's no creative, there's no artist, so now that it's becoming a career and the government is accepting it, it's giving us hope that there is space for us. And as designers graduate and we see a lot of events that are happening, we are getting inspired to have our own brands and to put ourselves out here.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you began this brand, what challenges would you say maybe you went through as a female fashion designer first, and also as a student fashion designer, because you started this when you were a student?
Yeah. As a female fashion designer, first of all, it's tricky because there's so many female fashion designers, and also making outfits that stand out have been a problem. Not because we're not creative, but also the fashion industry sometimes does not accept something out of the ordinary. So you're forced to shrink yourself, as well as you have to find the middle ground between shrinking yourself and doing something unique. And that's a challenge, because I do this because I want to be unique. I want to have Jerops as a brand that stands out. But people who buy stuff most times look for regular stuff, and it's just the balance between creativity and sales. Yeah, mostly.
Any other challenge apart from now the fact that you have to stand out from the existing designers?
The challenge is also, as a designer, finding events to show at. As I was in school, I really got a lot of help, because our director used to call us for shows. So I never used to pay for anything. I never had a lot to think about, because most of the events are paid for. Even right now, if I want to showcase a Nairobi Design Week, there's a fee for that, there's a fee for everything. And when I was in school, I was given that. Now that I'm out, I am having to find that. Yeah, that's the challenge that I'm facing right now. But I feel like every challenge has a positive side, because I have learned to be very independent and apply for stuff. Like Nairobi Design Week, I applied because I really want to be a big designer. And I think that it has really inspired me to put myself out there.
Yeah, talking of Nairobi Design Week, the
Yeah.
theme for this year is Let's Be Human.
Yeah.
How do you resonate with that? What would you describe as being human?
The theme this year is very personal to me, honestly.
Wow.
I might cry.
We'll find you some
But
service.
Let's Be Human has taught me that I am imperfect, and that's okay. And creating this collection for Nairobi Design Week, I have had a heartbreak. I have gone I have cried. I have gone through a lot. I have had a crisis about whatever I was designing. What if people don't like it? What if you say so? It's about being human. Is about loving yourself regardless, and accepting your flaws, and also changing. So I can't say I'm perfect, so it's accepting my flaws and changing it for the better, because being human is not about being perfect or having it all figured out. And it's okay, because right now I'm here and people are appreciating my art, and it's being human, and I love it.
Okay. You've said being human is accepting your flaws and being imperfect. You are imperfect and all that. At Nairobi Design Week, you have a product that you're showcasing. You have a line of product that you're showcasing, and the title for the product is Maisha. Do you mind taking us through Maisha, how the creative process was, the inspiration, and the final products? What made you settle to the products that we are seeing right now? The wedding gown, there's this bag for the ladies that is made purely out of plastic. So when she says she's in sustainable fashion, she's trying to wipe out every waste in our society. And then we have this cool menswear here behind me. What was really the inspiration behind Maisha, and first, how did you come up with that name?
The theme Let's Be Human, I resonated with it personally, and as I got the acceptance letter from Nairobi Design Week, I really felt it, because I have never had the time to express myself in a personal way, and so this was the best way to express myself. And Maisha means life, and usually we're used to saying ni life, and
Ni life too.
ni life when things go things are going wrong, ni life. And sometimes it helps you go through a lot of stuff, because you accept it's life. So Maisha was inspired by that, and it's also inspired by acceptance of yourself, of how life comes and goes. You're not in control, you just have to accept it as Maisha. Yeah.
So how did you settle on the final products, and what was the creative process like?
So my final products were, I had to first do this gown because it was my main product. So this used to be a very bright dress. It had beadings all over, and I had a lot of crisis because I didn't know what to do with all that shimmery and all that beadings, because I'm trying to explain life and it's too shiny, because life is never too shiny, and it was very conflicting to my idea. And I removed the beadings, all of it, and before this it had a kitenge. It had a kitenge and some beadings. I put the beadings in the kitenge, and then I sewn it into this. And after I looked at it, I still felt it's not enough, and it was not just enough for me, but I felt like it was not enough for people to see it. And so I came up with the idea, you know what, let me express life by also the fact that I accepted my culture. Most times I used to hear when in Kale, it was very rude.
Check it.
It was very rude. And I have a forehead and it was very rude.
But si wanasema forward siku hizi ndo esa unit ya
Yeah,
urembo.
sahi tumegrow, it's very beautiful.
Forward sahi ndo esa unit ya urembo. Kama una
Yeah, so I just removed the kitenge because it's generalized the culture. It's like African culture to have kitenge. So I removed it and I put leather and cowrie shells because it's personal to mostly the Kalenjin. And that's what I did. I used and stones because we also use stones on our designs as decorations. And so the stones and the shells. And if you can see them, they're not so perfect because they are intentionally imperfect because no one is perfect, and it's part of the acceptance of this whole thing. And it's a wedding gown because I also saw my life. I have grown to think about life as love, regardless of whatever. So love for me, when I was young, it was princessy, and you see this is very princessy. And as I grew up, I saw love as it had heartbreaks and it had different things. And right now, as I am 26 years old, and I see love as accepting myself and just self-love more than.
Wait, you're not 20?
Oh, thank you. I'm 26.
Okay.
Yeah, and so love right now, it's about accepting myself and listen to people, because sometimes I think I'm okay, but I might not be okay. I might have behaviors that are not perfect, and so it's about accepting and changing whatever I need to change, not because I want to please anyone, but because I need to be better for the future, for myself and for everyone else around me.
Okay. Just how you've described Maisha, if someone comes and purchases a product, a Maisha product, how do you want them to feel?
I would want them to feel very loved and accepting of themselves mostly, because that's all you need in life, to accept yourself, because most of life's problems is just chaotic in the mind, but in real life it's not that serious.
Okay, and when we talk about let's be human and in the spirit of Maisha, how can fashion become more human-centered?
I think fashion can be more human-centered by telling stories through fashion. And I think everyone needs to allow designers, and you should allow yourself to wear a story instead of just wearing an outfit because it looks nice. Yes, it needs to look nice, but you can wear something that has a story. You can also, like for me, I don't just create because I want to give you what I'm making. I create because you can come to me and tell me a story, and I can change it for you and make a garment into your story.
So have you ever made a product or a piece and when someone wore it, they gave you a feedback of they were going through something and this outfit has helped them heal?
Yeah, and I cried. I cried. Yeah, it really makes me feel like I'm doing what my purpose is to do, because I made it thinking of how I was feeling, but the same person was feeling the same thing. So that's what made me very emotional, and it's a really beautiful feeling to have. That's why I'm thinking that everyone should be writing stories in their fashion, because you never know what the other person is going through. And when you design from heart, people feel it as well. It's not just about you. Everyone else will feel it.
Okay. we've always been told that we are the leaders of the future, or we are the future leaders, but the future is here with us, and we are living it as the present.
Yeah.
But then again, we also have a future that is beyond us, that is ahead of us. I mean, where do you see the future of African fashion, and what excites you about what you expect in the future?
I have been thinking about it, but I've been thinking about it as Kenyan fashion, because we see Nigeria have a big fashion industry.
Yeah, Nigeria
already.
really doing a great job.
Yeah,
actually.
they do a lot of amazing work. So I think of Kenya specifically, and how I can change Kenyan fashion and make it better, instead of trying to sell to other people when Kenyans are here. Kenyans are very rich. Kenyans are very
Nasema pesa iko,
pesa iko.
sisi tu ndo tunalia.
Ni sisi tunaenda kuzia other people, but
Yeah.
in Kenya there is a really big opportunity.
Yeah.
Like, I believe that Jerops can be as big as Louis Vuitton, as big as, we don't need them to come sell us their stuff here, because they're coming, honestly, and they're coming a lot. So I believe that we can do it. We can do it for ourselves and have our own big fashion brands, and we can create them here and then expand to the other places.
So on that note, where do you see Jerop in the next 5-10 years? Umesema we are not ready.
It's a bright future. I see Jerops, God willing, and I really believe that, like I said, I believe Jerops is going to be a big brand, and it's going to be as big as Louis Vuitton. And so in 5 years, I'm working on it to be that big in Kenya. So creating private shows, high-end fashion outfits, and just making the fashion scene not so normal, because a lot of outfits, there's amazing fashion brands, and I'm not saying that I am better than them, but I believe in myself.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but there is a lot of fashion brands, but we are mostly limited to doing whatever is acceptable most of the times. And I want to push that boundary and not just do something that's acceptable, but do something that I love and I think is worth being on the runway. And that's how I believe I'll make big runways, and I'll have my own fashion shows. Yeah.
You mentioned you were once a runway model.
Yeah.
Before just sticking to designing only. How was it being a model?
Tough. It's been tough.
But we always see people in the runway doing their stuff, different events the same day, different people.
The thing is, you see the runways and you think it's glam and it's all that, but sometimes as models we are not paid to be on that runway. Sometimes it's exposure, sometimes it's
exposure.
Sometimes, yeah, you might see me, people used to borrow me money thinking I'm rich. I don't have any money.
Okay, how do you pay someone with exposure?
It's just sometimes like they approach an agency and say that I would love you to bring your models. So maybe see exposure. Maybe the head of the brand, the head of the modeling agency amelipwa, but then sisi tunaambiwa just go do it, you're going to gain exposure, you've been training. So most of it is just beautiful, but you never know what's going on behind the scenes most of the times.
So what was the difficult part of being a model for you?
I have been in 2 different modeling agencies, and there has been a lot of challenges. I'll say, first of all, there's the minor ones. is you spend so much time going for practice and spending money on makeup, photo shoots, and you spend so much money that does not return to you as a model.
So the photos that you guys post from photo shoots, are you the ones who pay for them?
You pay for the makeup, for everything.
It's not the agency that is paying for you?
No.
It's a marketing strategy?
No, it's not a marketing strategy. Most of the times it's a strategy for them to make money. So they make money from you as the model as well, because you're doing the makeup. The makeup artist is in the agency.
Okay.
So you do your makeup there. It was just exhausting mostly, and I left the first agency, and I was a freelancer for a while. And also the freelancing is not it's not as sweet as you'd think. I actually the freelancing also has, you meet people who are not very nice, and mnafika auditions, you're 100 people, and then this director texts you, come to my place, do this, and if you don't get a job. So I hardly got any job. I never got any job. I really got in 2023 I got one job with Downey, and it was the most amazing. I worked with Edward Nanyaro.
Shout out to Edward, man.
Shout out to Edward. I love you. 254 Talent Management. I'm actually with them, and I am thinking of signing with them. I was really respected, and it was Edward and Lorella Joey. You know her. She's very popular. Yeah, I'm actually thinking of signing with them because I had a really amazing experience, and I was respected as a woman, as a model, as part of the event, and that was really new, considering I've been in the industry for years and never got such a nice experience. Yeah.
So the stories that we hear about sexual harassment and not giving in to sexual advances, you'll not get a job, are really true stories.
100% true. 100%. And also the first agency I was at, I'm not going to mention names.
Yeah, don't mention them.
Yeah,
we don't have money for a lawyer.
Yeah, I actually left it because we used to go for training as multiple girls, but that day I went and I was alone, and there was a situation, the man tried something and I left, and since I left nikiendaga, so it's never that nice.
So you were alone because it's something he would do, like he tells everyone not to come, and
yeah, I thought that day we would have him and his wife there. Usually his wife is there, and that day she was not there.
He was a married person?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Most of them are.
Interesting.
Most of them are.
So what do you think can be done in the modeling industry, because it's modeling and fashion intertwined, because we all need models to showcase our products. And what do you think can be done in the modeling world to become better?
First of all, I would love for everyone to be treated like a human, because most times most men treat women as objects, I think, because it's not normal to see someone and think, I want to sleep with them. I feel like you should treat everyone as a human and be patient with them. I know some people are very stubborn, but you can just not work with them fully and just block them from your agency, but treat people as humans. And professionalism, just be professional, and she's here as a model, work with her as a model, as an actress, as a designer, mostly just professionalism. And I am hoping to start that trend because I'm a designer as well. As a model, I have seen both sides of it, and I am hoping that my brand, and I am working on it. No, I'm not just hoping, I'm working on it so that my brand has my own models who are paid well, who are treated with like humans, who don't spend as much or less as they earn, because that happens a lot. And people just need to be treated well and be like reasonable with what you're making people do in order to get jobs, because people are suffering. We don't have jobs, yes, but we don't want to get jobs in those kinds
Compromising
of ways.
ways. Yeah. You've heard, in the spirit of let's be human this year, if you're out there and you're really taking advantage of people in any situation, whether in modeling, whether in any situation that you're taking advantage of anyone, let's just be human. At the end of the day, someone held your hand at some point, so don't take advantage of someone else because you're at the helm at that moment. Power is transient, and you never know when your downfall comes. So you mistreat me today, tomorrow you never know where we meet. I'm not saying karma is a bitch, but it always is. It always is. At some point it will come to you. Whatever goes around comes around. So just be careful on how you treat people. Just treat people with decent humanity. Just be a decent human being. Stop these funny behaviors, man. It's really exhausting, and the fact that we are all crying for a change, even in our administration structure, if we ourselves cannot act on the change that we want, it will never come to us. So we just need to be human. And
it is very hurtful because as a model, we have our own dignity and our own hearts. When you do some stuff like that, we lose it. And that's how you see models commit suicide and do all the crazy things, because mental health is also messed up. Because we also, as much as, let me say this real quick, I am a model. I was a model for so long, and I've always been weight 45 kgs and low. That's actually underweight for my for my age. And most of the times I was, you're too fat, you're too, and it's sad because it's forcing me to do some things that are very crazy for my health. And I was never enough. I was never enough, no matter how much I lost, no matter how much I worked out, I was never enough. And for let me say this, for every person scouting for models, if you see a model on the runway who looks a specific weight, you took her as that weight. Don't try to change that person because you saw her and you picked her that way. Unless the person is trying to change themselves, you cannot force that person, because it's going to cause them mental health and eating disorders, and it's going to be very insane. And people commit suicide. I know people who have committed suicide because they think they're not enough, or they never be enough, because you're never enough in this industry. One day you'll be skinny, you'll be told you're perfect, but your nose is, you'll never be perfect. So
you're too poor.
You're too poor. Yeah, so take someone as they are, and if you tell them, I like how you look, don't lose your weight. That's her part to do, not to lose weight or to add weight, but just accept the person. And you guys need to don't keep on shunning someone because of their weight, their height, their face shape, because they want to be a model. Just tell them, kama hauwezi kuwa model, just go, instead of trying to make someone something that they're not.
Okay, again, we are also living in a society where education is really valued, and our parents always felt that being a doctor, being a nurse, being a teacher are the only professions that are worth mentioning to them.
Yeah.
How did your family take the decision of you being a model and being a designer?
Not good, because hata mimi, I was afraid to tell them I want to be a designer since I was young, because they wanted a pilot, they wanted a doctor. And when I was young, I used to say I want to be a pilot, and I really did want to be a pilot, but I was in nursery, and then I grew up, and then I see what I love more.
You understood life.
Yeah. So, and I lied to my dad that I wanted to be a doctor until I finished Form 4, when I knew I didn't want to be a doctor. So it was hard convincing them that fashion is a career that can pay you, or even modeling. at some point, it was so hard to convince them because they also didn't see the money from modeling, especially from modeling, because I was in modeling for a lot of years and they did not see the money. So, a parent giving you money to go to this place, do this shoot, to do this, it's also discouraging for them. That's why I'm saying the agencies need to care for their models as well. Yeah, that's why I shouted out Edward Nanyaro, because they give you works. And yeah, so it was difficult for me to convince them. Actually, fashion was very much more difficult because what do you mean you want to do fashion? But eventually they...
Kwa nini unataka kuwa fundi?
Actually for them it's just fundi.
Kila kitu umeangalia tu hivi ukaona unaweza kuwa fundi.
Yeah, it was so difficult, but eventually you just learn to do things because you're of yourself. I'm 26 years old. You have to. It's my life now.
Yeah.
And as much as I would love to make them proud as a doctor, but I don't want to be a doctor, so I'll just do my fashion and they'll be proud eventually. You just go with it. Yeah.
Okay. And at the moment, how do they feel about it? Are they supportive of you? Do they, at times when you need some financial help, do they chip in? When you need some emotional support, when you have events that they can attend, do they attend?
Yeah, so right now they're accepting of it. They send me financial help, and they're really encouraging now that I have graduated. Before ilikuwa like wanaona ni kama maybe it's a hobby she wants to do. No, just sometimes some people do stuff for hobbies, not as a career or something. So I think before they saw it as a hobby, but right now they are being supportive. They actually helped me buy my machine, so they're accepting it as we move on. Yeah, they're very accepting, and they're how do I say it?
They're always there for you at this point.
Yeah,
they've accepted it can be a career, and it's something that can feed you and fend for you.
Yeah, and they've seen how much I've been going to events and showcasing my stuff. I think that's what's encouraging to them as well.
Okay, if someone told you to describe Jerops in 3 words, what would you say?
Powerful, elegant, and unique.
And unique. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. As we conclude, beyond fashion, what does clothing mean to you in human experience?
It means, how do I say it? Clothing to me, it's an expression and confidence. Mostly confidence, because every day I wake up and I don't feel, sometimes I don't get out of the house unless I feel like myself, and sometimes I wear hoodies and stuff, but I have to feel confident in it, because as I walk, people see confidence, they just don't see the outfit. So most of for me, I think clothing has confidence. No matter what you wear, as long as you have confidence, ora inakuja automatically.
Ora for ora.
Ora for ora.
Okay. Where can anyone watching us get you in terms of how they can get your products? Maybe if they want a customized design from Jerops, how can they reach you? You can just give us your socials, your contacts, or whichever way we can get you. Hata kama ni ilikuwa ni roja ile ya Telegraph.
Yeah, so
ama ni banner phones.
Ilikuwa Skype. There was a
Skype.
Yeah, but you can get me on Instagram at Jerops, Jerop_S_ or Jerop Kwambai, Jerop_Kwambai, and or you can contact me through my WhatsApp 0759904416, Sharon Jerop. Yeah. We
have an interesting bag here.
Yeah.
I've always seen these vikapus with akina mom. There's a way they are, na marangi mingi, but yours is very unique. It has some hule accompaniment here. Inside it has a lining that is clothing. Then kuna kamba pia.
Ya ng'ombe rudisha.
Then there's the design of the plastic the plastic strips which are in brown. Is this brown or beige? Whichever. But because you're a color, it's brown. So what inspired this piece, and what does it stand for?
Yeah, so for me, okay, not for me, sustainability means there is a circular fashion. It's use, reuse, produce, reuse, recycle. So it's a cycle of using things so that it never disappears in the maybe soil or environment. So this is plastic, and it's pressed and then ikakatwa into strips. So ndio imewiva hivi as a basket. And then this is wool. This is wool, that's why it's so soft. And I thought of this since there's so much plastic around. There's always plastic, like everywhere. This is the first product of this. So this is what I'm working on.
So is it still part of Maisha, or it's a different line?
It's part of Maisha because I think reuse, reduce, cycle, it's part of life. It's the cycle of life, and we're going to do that regardless. And also this dress is not the end product. Maybe the next time I'll come here it will be different, but still the same product, So it's never the end.
Yeah.
This is just what it is right now, but in the future it might be something else. So the same for this. We will use the plastic reducer. And also my brand is working on when you buy stuff from us, I can upcycle it for you again. When you feel like you don't like it as much, you don't have to throw it. You can come to me and I can make something new out of it.
Okay. Do you guys have a physical shop, or are you still working on that?
Yeah, we don't have a physical shop yet, but we are working on it.
And are you working with any vendors where you're placing your product, like boutiques?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, but as we open our own shop, like I said, it's going to be a luxury shop. So it will be selling just my products.
Okay.
Yeah, and at the shop, we are planning to work with artisans, like for biddings, because I do bidding, but I'm not as perfect as it. So I'm planning to work on local women to work with together on these bidding parts, and so we'll have different people in the different sectors. Like I design, someone else helps me to sew it or to upcycle it. Because as much as I believe that I can do a lot, I cannot do it all. I can never do it all. So yeah, we're planning on working with people to better it. Also, this, you say, it's not quite perfect because it's the first product and I'm working on myself. But as we grow, we're going to work with professionals in doing this.
Awesome. Thank you so much for gracing our episode number 2.
Thank you as well.
Yeah, this is episode number 2 for the MAVAZY Podcast. You can find us on social media at MAVAZY, MAVAZY on all social media platforms. That is Instagram, TikTok, X and Facebook. But on YouTube, our YouTube page is Picture 254 Digital. Picture 254 Digital. That is our YouTube page. Go subscribe, like and share. More episodes coming on. This has been episode number 2. Yeah, this has been MAVAZY Podcast episode number 2. Our guest has been Jerops, a very amazing woman from the Rift Valley. Hajui Kikale lakini
we're learning.
Ametuangusha. She doesn't know what a jacket means. Yeah, and as usual, I'm your host, Sir Alex. Meet you on the next one. For now, it's bye-bye from us.